Good morning. It is, it's not Monday, it's Tuesday, and I'm actually in a bit of a hurry. I have to leave in like the next couple of minutes to go to class. We have one class today where I think, if I've understood it correctly, we're going to be a little bit more informed on what our next project is going to be. So I am excited about that, even though it's a group project. So obviously that stresses me out a little bit because it's always a little bit trickier working with other people, but that is also life. So it is good that we're kind of practicing and getting used to it. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Get some groceries when I head back home later. And then I am actually thinking of redecorating this entire space. I was talking to my sister about this yesterday and how I just have such a hard time figuring out how I want my apartment to look. So I'm thinking I might, just to try, move some things around when I come home later. If not, I might do it tomorrow, I'm not sure. But it's just annoying that I never feel like I have the time, or when I do have the time, I don't take the time to actually figure out how to make my space feel like my space and not just a space where I live in, if that makes sense. So that is what I'm gonna do later on today, but for now I'm gonna head off to class, and yeah, that's it. Basically trying to move things around. I know I didn't have to do this yet. My sister and her friend are coming over later today, and we might have a look at my space to try and see what could be done, but I'm just kind of eager to get started. So I'm trying to basically move. So we had a couch towards TV here, dining table at the back. I'm trying to just move it. That will mean that I will have to get rid of my TV and the storage, like the TV, what is it called? Like the desk thing that the TV is on. Like the, what is it called? Like a TV bench? A thing that the TV is on. That's a TV bench, right? Anyways, I need to basically get rid of that if I'm gonna move it and keep it like that. And so that also then means that I need to find another way of storing things, because I do have a lot of storage in these drawers. And this is an apartment with just generally not a lot of storage. So I'm a little bit hesitant to potentially get rid of this thing. You can't see it, but the TV bench. I do have some ideas for where I could create storage if I remove this one, but obviously that does also involve me having to buy things or look for things that people are giving away for free, and that takes time, which is fine. Everything in life takes time, but I'm really bad at taking time for those kind of things, which I think is why I tend to not have a space that feels like my space, because I don't take the time to make it my space. So I'm trying to do that now. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna try. So yeah, that's what we're we're doing. Just realized I don't think I should have started doing this now. One, because I don't want to be rushed, because I do have to start making lunch soon and then head off to class. But also, I've had a lingering headache for the last 4 days, and it's gotten worse when I've moved around and used my body a lot. So obviously this wasn't the best thing to do right before class. But I'm not going to stop midway. I'm going to keep going. And if I have to, I'll take a Panadol. But yeah, a little too late to realize that, but it is what it is. All right, I have done a little bit of a switcheroo. So table is over here, couch over there. I'm thinking maybe the mirror could go on this wall, maybe some artwork right here, potentially some artwork on this wall. Good morning and happy Friday. I kind of have the day off today. We do have something on our uni schedule for the day. However, me and my group, we're doing a group project at the moment, which I don't know if I've mentioned too much, but we're basically making a short film, which we are going to film next Tuesday. But we basically finished everything that we needed to get done before filming yesterday. So today we decided to just stay in because obviously if we go in, we don't have anything to do. So I was thinking, I was actually considering going out today to possibly go to the thrift store and have a look at some fabrics, maybe look at some furniture. I'm thinking of seeing if I can find a new bedside table, a wooden bedside table, because like I showed yesterday, 2 days ago, I don't even remember at this point, but I have done a little bit of reorganizing, redecorating. The dining table is now closer to the window. Basically moved couch and dining table around, and one, I love it. I feel like I'm loving it more and more by the second, it feels so much more open, so much more like homey. Is that how you say it? It just feels better, a lot better. So I was kind of tempted to go to the thrift store today and have a look at furniture and also fabrics for sewing. But even though the sun is out and it's really, really pretty, it is quite windy. So what I'm gonna do instead is sew a little bit. I have this fabric that I've had it for a while, to be honest, and I've wanted to make a top with it because I think this fabric is so pretty. And it's kind of like I know some would say like a purple color. I would say it's more like a light blue, maybe hints of purple. But regardless, I think it's really, really pretty, and I wanted to make a summer top with this. However, there isn't that much fabric necessarily. I could 100% make a top with this, but I don't want to run the risk of there not being enough fabric because I do want enough to still feel somewhat covered up. And so I'm now going to make a pillowcase. I've got one pillow right here that doesn't have a pillowcase at the moment. So as I am now trying to fix my apartment, make my apartment feel a little bit more like an actual apartment and not just a space where I stay and sleep and eat and just get by, if that makes sense. I just want it to feel more like it's my space. So, which I know I've said the other day as well, I think. But that is what I'm gonna do now. I do have a lot of fabrics that I've kind of accumulated over the last couple of months, and unfortunately I feel like I am at the point now where I have so many fabrics that I don't really know what to do because I don't know where to start. But I think considering I want to fix my apartment, doing something for my apartment and not just clothing is gonna be good. So I think I'm gonna use this one. But other than that, I really don't have a whole lot planned for the day or for the weekend in general. To be fair, if the weather is better tomorrow, I say better, not as windy, I might actually go to the thrift store tomorrow instead because I know the main thrift store is open tomorrow and it's closed today. So we'll see. I'm not quite sure yet, but yeah, let's start sewing. So what I'm gonna do now is put right side to right side. So wrong side's facing out and line them up. I'm also making sure that I have the longer one on top. And then, let me just line these up quickly. And then I'm going to fold this over. So just on this section, the right side is facing up. And then I am basically now just going to sew all the way along here, leaving this section open. Okay, I am all done. I've done a little bit of ironing. I've done a little zigzag stitch to keep it intact. I've turned it inside out and this is what it looks like. I'm actually really glad I didn't use this fabric to make a top. I'm actually so happy with this. It's a little bit like flimsy at the bottom. I can always fix that. I'm not gonna, because it doesn't bother me too much. This is obviously gonna be at the bottom. I'm gonna put it on the couch and just kind of see what it looks like. I do actually think that it turned out pretty well. Obviously this is not the color that I would normally go for in terms of interior design. I am overall pretty, I don't want to say scared of color, but I shy away from color a lot. And so to have this is definitely not something that I am used to. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna clean up. What I'm looking at right now is a mess. So I'm gonna take some time to clean that up, have some lunch, and then honestly we'll see what I end up doing for the rest of the day. But yeah, I'm really happy with that.